So building a company is really interesting. The early days look a little bit different to the later days. So in the early days, when we were just very small on the first few staff, we gave them share options, which meant them, they had a share in the future success of the company, and to some extent that was the bargain that they did. A salary plus share options was the package they looked at. But then as the company's grown and we become profitable and lots of money in the bank, you change the balance a little bit, so you're able to pay market rate salaries. But that isn't the whole story, particularly somewhere like Cambridge, which is incredibly competitive in terms of recruitment. So the university churns out great graduates, and we're all trying to get hold of them. For them, yes, they're looking for a good salary, but it's not the only thing they're looking for. The absolutely key thing in recruiting, retaining staff, particularly now, is about giving them interesting work. And so they could go to a startup that's very well funded from the Valley money. They could get share options. Whether those options will ever be worth anything, who knows. But actually they'll choose a company that's been around for a while, that's still doing interesting things. And we've always given people real responsibility and let them have ownership of problems, let them be creative, let them contribute. And we found that really is the way to engage, recruit and retain staff. When I say responsibility and ownership, I mean people who are the go-to person for a particular project. So we are organised into small teams. Each team's responsible for a particular product line. And finding within that team somebody who's prepared to take the responsibility and ownership for that project and that product, I think is absolutely critical. And some people enjoy that, not everyone does. And it can be surprising who the person who self-appoints, if you like, from within a group is. Sometimes it's not the person perhaps with the most technical experience in an engineering sense. Sometimes it's the person simply who has the vision, the passion, and wants to feel that they're the person who's made a difference. It's almost like the Peter Principle. It's letting people have just the right amount of responsibility, but stopping just short of the Peter Principle, so you hopefully don't let them fail. But of course we encourage them and support them and mentor them and have a guiding hand, but I think it's not prescriptive from the top down. That's not the right way, certainly, to do innovation in an engineering company. I think it's the death knell for innovation if you try and do it top down. Having grown organically, and I'm a great fan of growing organically if you can, we have also been very incremental in terms of operational plans. And I think there's a great danger, again, to follow perceived wisdom and to have all the trappings of a big business when actually you're just a small business. And so I think people overcomplicate things in business. They overcomplicate the processes and procedures. They overcomplicate, the kinds of software and technology that they think they need. You can do an awful lot with a spreadsheet.